All right, so welcome back to the stream. Today, we're going to talk about one thing, and that one thing is going to be turning a basic sound into a lead in Reaktor. So we worked on this track yesterday, and today we want to work on it and carve it out some more. And we could start off with this session as, let's just say, most producers keep changing sounds every track, and that's why they never develop a sound. So today, I'm going to take one basic sound and make it feel like me. I'm going to make that one sound feel like me. So to explain this, that's constantly switching presets, having no consistency in your sound, no refinement, and your sound doesn't really come from finding something new. It comes from refining things over time. So we're going to start off with a basic oscillator. Don't forget to link in the description to grab my 4-part mini sound design course if you want to deep dive and not just use presets with sound design. But back to this session, we're going to drop in a Reaktor oscillator or Reaktor plugin, and we'll choose something like a sine and a triangle. So we're going to build that out, open it up. We'll grab the basic components of our modular setup. We do need an oscillator. We do need a filter. We do need a VCA. We do need a ADSR, and we do need a note in. There we go. Turn envelope. This is going out. I want to add a second oscillator to this. We'll call it number 2. And we do need to blend them together. That's why we have that, the mixer. I'm going to turn those both up, each oscillator 1 and 2. And I'm going to move that around. My VC at the end. Just organize the panel just a little bit. So things are in slightly better order than what they originally were. There we go. And there we go. And we have sound. So I'm going to change this to a triangle. That's a saw. There's a triangle. And we're going to make this this makes a sine. We'll make this one into a triangle. And we'll bring it up 12 semitones. That's interesting. Okay. So it's not special yet. We just have our basic sound. We'll add let's add some frequency modulation to oscillator 2. And the way I'm going to do that, we can send the sine out. We can use that. Let's see. So if I grab an oscilloscope, I can visualize that. Let's see. Yeah, let's just turn it down a little bit. The actual oscillator. So this is what it looks like, the waveform. Let's just see if that changed it. So we're gonna do Let's plug it straight into. Let's see if I can do this. I want to connect the frequency modulation into oscillator 1. Let's see. Let's see if we feed that back to oscillator 1. How that works. Let's do FM. Let's see if that's working. Okay, that's a C. Let's try this. Sending it straight into oscillator 1. Oh, I turned up the wrong one. Oh, that's why. That did work, but we want subtle T. Got subtle character. Very sharp. So now we're gonna put in our low pass. Let's do around 3K, 3 kilohertz. Sounds like a little underwater, a little more emotional, but also jagged and like hitting. So let's do LFO on the cutoff now. LFO on the cutoff. Oh, gotta activate it. Let's turn it down. I don't want it so much. Short attack. Okay, medium decay. And low sustain. So now it feels like a soft pluck. Okay, let's add some space. Okay, we'll add some reverb. Let's add a little reverb. Where is that? Bring in the reverb. Connect our left and right ports. I want it a little thicker. Let's see. And less movement. Little resonance. A little more sustain. Okay. So it's our final lead sound. Let's see how it works. Okay, that proves that you just have to tweak your sounds over time. It's not going to be exact on the first try. That's exactly what sound design is about, tweaking your sound over time. So I would go in, maybe pitch it a little bit more. Okay, so we got something. Of course, we're going to iterate over that. Try it just with the beat. Okay, and we're done. We're done with our clip. So hopefully you learned something about sound design in this session. I do these sessions nightly. I'll see you in the next one. Peace out and keep sound designing. See you.